Um, Good afternoon, people. This is something that I didn't think I'd be doing. This is a live stream that I never thought that I would be on right now, or I'd be hosting at this current moment in time. But we've just seen arguably the craziest trade. I think probably when I started watching the NBA again, since I started watching basketball again, this is probably the craziest trade I will probably ever see. Up until Boston trades away Jason Tatum, but we'll get into that later. There's only one man I could bring on to discuss this, bro. Because I gotta stay. I know you. I know you are like. I know you're shaking right now, and I know I can tell you're mad, but I'm just laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at anyone involved. I'm just laughing at two parties, which are the Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. I'm just laughing because this is something that I didn't think I'd see. But bro, tell us how you're feeling. Tell us what the fuck happened.
Yeah, put it into context. I've been up for 24 hours over. I've been out to a couple parties, then I came back, had to watch some football, then I had to preview the Royal Rumble, then the Royal Rumble itself. I was about to go to sleep. I was like, great day, unpredictable day of action for those who watched. Exactly, any of those events. And then right before I'm going to sleep, moments before going to sleep, I get this notification from Shams saying, yes, it's real. The Mavs have traded Luka Doncic away to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Let's be honest, that's the trade. Okay, everybody else is a side piece. They're most likely going to be dropped or, removed. So it's Luka for 80. That's a straight swap. And I'm thinking to myself, I was on call with a friend. I was on call with Neil. He's probably in the chat. And I was like, we both were like, hang on a minute. This is bullshit. This is fake. Then I was getting texts from my sister who doesn't even watch the NBA, by the way, doesn't know an iota of a clue what the fuck's happening with the NBA. I'm sorry. I have to be raw and authentic here because they're not. Honestly, Ekman, you know me, I'm very articulate, but right now, 2 hours after the trade, I still don't have the words to process what the fuck just happened. So
I just woke up like half an hour ago. I haven't even processed anything, bro. I've been watching. I've been not watching football all night. I watched Real Madrid lose to Espanyol, but I've not. I watched some. I can't even talk. I'm in shock, bro. I woke up to seeing Anthony Davis, bro. Your best center, your best defensive player going to the Mavericks. Luka Doncic, the best franchise player the Dallas Mavericks have had since Dirk Nowitzki. Bro, this guy is literally the Dallas Mavericks franchise player. Whoever thought that this would be a good idea to make the trade, whoever thought that this would be such a good idea, to just even they're going to discuss this trade and even accepting this trade. But the fact that it's my biggest rivals doing this trade as well. The fact that it's my biggest rivals, because I'm a Celtics fan, I despise the Lakers, Fair play to them for being the Knicks today. Obviously, you've kind of helped us with making ground between the Knicks and the Celtics in the second seed, excuse me. But yeah, like I said, bro, the audacity for Dallas to even think about trading away Luka Doncic because he's too injury prone. Didn't you consider him untouchable not so long ago?
Can I just long ago? I don't want to interrupt that a bit, but you're right. The fact is, let me just clarify real quick. Dallas wanted to trade Luka Doncic because he's too injury prone. So what do? They trade him for Anthony Davis. It's just the fucking most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, let's just
even though AD's record's improved, you're still trading away for Anthony Davis, who's out injured right now. Doncic is out injured. AD is out injured. Bro, it's the most players out injured. Both players out injured, and you end up being a big swap for each other. It's mad,
No, but it makes no sense because Luka is the generational talent of his generation. He is that objectively. And even if Luka is injury prone, even if Luka fails at the Lakers and they don't win a championship, the difference is the Lakers can still trade Luka for 10 fucking picks. That's what they can do because Luka has that value. Luka can average a 30-point triple-double. He is the best offensive player in the NBA since LeBron James. That's not a theory. That's a fact. Objectively, subjectively, that's a fact. He is one of the best passers in NBA history. He's one of the best scorers in NBA history. His game offensively is almost unparalleled in terms of what he can do. You're trading him away before he's even entered the prime of his career without even asking him. The guy that has single-handedly resurrected and revitalized your franchise. Your franchise, Dallas, was irrelevant before Luka came in for almost a decade. You won a championship in 2011 with Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd and Rick Carlisle. Tremendous, triumphant, amazing. After that, what happened? You literally, again, you lost in the first round the following year, and you swept, and you basically fell into mediocrity for almost a decade. And then Luka came in, and then Luka and Dirk played together. Again, Luka wasn't the player he is today, but they never really clicked. And then Luka finally blossomed and developed. And Luka became a generational talent. And now, after everything Luka's done for you, that run in 2022, when he took them to the Western Conference Finals, that iconic, unforgettable series against the Suns, the last playoffs, where sure you can say he gassed out in the finals, but he was also the sole reason they even made it to the finals. You don't even ask him. According to the reports, you don't even ask him. You don't even brief him. You don't even tell him that he's being moved on. That is the height of ridiculousness, the height of lack of loyalty and disrespect. So yeah, on the Mavs, I do not understand what the Mavs are thinking here. I don't understand what the incentive is because from a revenue standpoint, why would you do it? Luka generates far more revenue than Anthony Davis ever could. No disrespect. Luka just is far more international. He is far more marketable. He is far more greater. Secondly, he is also a better player. Thirdly, he is younger. His ceiling is higher and his floor is better. So I don't understand the logic behind this trade at all. And if you want to trade Luka Doncic, you could have traded him for 10 picks or like a Wembanyama or a Giannis or a Jokic. You should have tried and pursued.
But my craziest thing is, Dallas Mavericks were finals. They were finals runners-up last year. Yes. Against my Boston Celtics. Right? No disrespect to Dallas Mavericks. Well, I will give you disrespect right now. Actually, I will rip it into you because you know why? How have you just done this? How have you just done this? You became runners up to my Boston Celtics, and you trade away Luka Doncic. you guys are pissing your pants, aren't you? You guys are pissing your pants because you lost to the Celtics in 6 games. Oh, sorry, excuse me, 5 games, and make that even better. You know why? Because you decided that it was okay to trade away Luka Doncic, who's injury prone right now. Excuse me, I can't even talk. This is crazy. Yeah, Luka Doncic, who's so injury prone. Apparently, according to the Dallas, he's so injury prone. Right, goes to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, who's had an injury record in the past. Like the Lakers trade away their best defensive player. No doubt about it. The AD is their best defensive player. I don't know if the Lakers will have defense now. My question is, who's going to play defense for the Lakers now? Who's going to play defense for the Lakers now? Luka's not going to play defense for the Lakers. LeBron's not going to play defense for the Lakers. He's not the same LeBron as he was before. Well, okay, maybe he will. Maybe he'll be instructed to play more defense. But other than that, who's going to play defense? Max Christie? I mean, I like Max Christie. He looks like a decent player, but if he comes up against Giannis, or if he comes up against I don't know, SGA, how is he going to contain them? You know, that's my biggest issue.
Like, the Lakers have no one to protect the interior and the paint. They have nobody to protect the paint.
That's the problem, and it's a great trade. I think it works out in favor of the Lakers for sure. This trade works in favor of the Lakers for sure, because I knew that the Lakers were going to be active during the trade deadline. They were going to be active during they were going to be active during the how do you call it? Around the trade deadline. So, and people, we will be going live on the trade deadline. So make sure you guys tune into that one as well, because we'll be going live for hours for that one. This was one of the trades I never expected the Lakers to do. It's a Laker type of move. Like, the Lakers are always linked to everyone. You and I both know that the Lakers are linked to everyone online. We always see the Zach LaVine. We always see, one day we see Jason Tatum. One day we see Luka Doncic. One day we see Giannis. One day we see, bro, the Lakers are linked with the entire fucking league. So it doesn't surprise me one bit that they got Luka Doncic. But what surprises me is that they traded away Anthony Davis. I thought they'd go for Luka Doncic when LeBron James retires. I thought that'd be the move, You know,
Mhm.
I thought that would be the move. Like LeBron James would retire, and then you bring in Luka Doncic or someone of that ilk, or you bring in like Giannis. You know, you bring in someone to replace LeBron. But the fact that you traded away Anthony Davis, your franchise player, your NBA champion, you know, your NBA champion, you traded away Anthony Davis for Luka. I think they should have rejected. I think both sides should have rejected this trade. I'm not gonna deny it. The Lakers win this trade all day, every day, because the Lakers are getting the better player, in my opinion. They're getting the better player, in my opinion. And who should have been MVP last year, right? This guy should have been MVP last year.
1,000%.
However, you are trading away your best defensive piece, and I still think the Lakers are going to go for a defensive player. So I think this is not over. I think the Lakers are now going to get Walker Kessler or something. They're gonna go for like a defensive player. They're going to trade away probably what would be crazy if they trade away Austin Reeves for Giannis now next. Imagine that happens, bro. Because the Lakers will find a way to scumbag the trade. They'll find a way to scumbag something. You know them. They're always linked to anybody at any time. One day we're gonna see. Jason Tatum wants to move to the Lakers. Oh, sorry, not Jason Tatum. LeBron wants to bring this guy to the Lakers. LeBron wants to bring, Zach LaVine. One day SGA will be linked to the Lakers. One day, bro, it's like the Lakers are the be all end all for everyone. It's not. It's not. All right. I think Luka should have stayed in Dallas. I don't know what Dallas were thinking. I don't know why you trade away Luka Doncic. I still don't understand why. Yeah. So this day, well, not to this day, to this minute, because it just happened like an hour or two ago. The trade.
Yeah. Literally.
Yo, nah. Sorry, man. The Lakers have just beaten the Knicks, right? The Lakers have just beaten the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, right, for the third year running, and you go and make a trade that sends AD away. I don't know what's happened to AD behind the scenes. I don't know what's actually gone on. I don't know. Like, apparently LeBron and him fell out. Like, I don't think that's the case. LeBron James literally tweeted, "You ain't fucking lying." Sorry, yeah. or you were lying. Like,
it was debunked. It was just a bunch of speculation with no.
It's just debunked. Like, it shouldn't have. I think LeBron James. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna say something crazy. I think LeBron James is upset this trade happened. I think LeBron's upset because you know why? AD is his best friend. AD is one of his best friends. Like, you traded away the guy that helped you win the 2020 NBA championship. I still think the Lakers, even if they didn't go to the bubble, right? Salt aside, they would have still won the NBA championship that year. Because it was the first year of LeBron and AD. I think they would have won the NBA championship regardless if there was no bubble or not. They would have won it. Like, you and I were both saying the Lakers were going to win that year. Well, I thought the Celtics were going to win because I thought the Celtics were looking really, really good. They made it to the conference finals and just lost to the Miami Heat in 6. Obviously, it could have been a Lakers-Celtics final that year, but we move. I'm just stunned at how incompetent some NBA GMs are. I'm just stunned because we all thought Pat Riley was washed, but this is crazy, bro. Lakers fans must be really upset, or at least not upset, but at least they would be thinking that what the fuck is Rob Pelinka thinking?
Can I just say something real quick?
At least, if you're gonna trade away AD, you trade him away for an amazing center, but instead you trade away AD for Luka. Who now you don't have a center. Who are you gonna go and get? Walker Kessler? Is he the final piece to win the championship for you guys? I don't think so. I think the Lakers need more. I think the Lakers might need more.
At the moment, Akavin, I don't think it's about centers positionally. I think it's more about like the circumstance that we're in. And the fact is, do you know how old Anthony Davis is today?
31.
He's 31. Luka's not even in his peak yet.
He's 25. He's my age.
Exactly. So he's not even in his peak yet. So again, if we're just looking at it from Luka to AD, the Lakers obviously win because even if the trade doesn't work out, the Lakers have so much value with Luka, they can move him on for multiple pieces. Luka is worth that much. Luka is among the best of the best. He is easily, you can make the case, the highest value.
Highest ceiling, for sure.
Yeah, the most valuable player in the NBA by far. You can even make the case. Now, to answer your question, Ekevin, I just saw the title of this show, The Craziest Trade Ever. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say this is the craziest trade in sports history. Bar none.
Wouldn't say sports. I wouldn't say sports history. I'd say right now, just for NBA, just NBA.
And again, I quite like to be a rational guy. I don't like
Because
to be reactionary.
I,
But again,
I thought
football.
the biggest move in football history.
Sure, but that's not a trade. Remember, that's a transfer.
No, but it's still a move. But
sure, but like again, in terms of trading, because again, football, tennis, and Formula One, they don't trade. They do transfers. Among the American sports, there has never been a trade this big among high-profile superstars, and second, none in the shadows, especially in the age of technology and information and journalism. We've never this completely was out of the blue. Nobody knew an iota about this. And the fact is, if the reports are true, which again, as you mentioned about Anthony Davis and LeBron James' relationship, I'm going to take your side on this. I actually agree with you 100% wholeheartedly here. Usually, when there's a big trade, a team-defining trade for a superstar, the main superstars on that roster actively, let's say a LeBron or a Luka, they would be briefed. I actually agree with you here. And there are no sources to contradict you. I don't think LeBron, AD, or Luka were 100% aware of what the fuck was going to happen. I think this completely came out of the blue. This 100% came out of the blue. Nobody. Because if, again, someone was aware, you would know, hey, Luka's looking for houses in LA, AD's looking for houses in Dallas. Nobody knew. There was not even a brief leak. So, yeah.
That was moving to the Lakers. I was like, there's a tweet saying Luka was informed that he's being traded to the Lakers. I'm sure he's in shock. I'm sure he didn't plan this. I'm sure he didn't want to go, but he's now
he's been disrespected. Like I said, he's been disrespected for how much he's been to the franchise to be traded away without even being his opinion taken into consideration is really condemnable. It's a farce. It's reprehensible beyond measure. And also, let me just add on the situation here. Just from a Maverick standpoint now, because as someone who has supported Luka from his days before the NBA and then beyond the EuroLeague, it doesn't make sense at all. I do not understand the logic at all from a Maverick standpoint because AD has no value. You can't trade him for picks as you could have with Luka. And you would never have made the final with this team last season.
The picks
exactly. And let me ask you this. Last season, let's say you take Luka out and you replace Luka with AD. I don't think the Mavs ever make the final because who is the playmaker? If you remove Luka, nobody on that Mavs team is a playmaker. You can say Kyrie Irving's fine, but Kyrie can't be the number one scorer and the playmaker in the same season and the leader.
I'm sure Kyrie went to Dallas to play with Luka.
Exactly. Yeah, Kyrie would have very good point.
Do you know what's even funnier? The fact that they were linking Kyrie with the Lakers.
Yes.
They were linking Kyrie with the Lakers, and I'm like, you're going to play with LeBron and AD. But the fact that now you've gone to play, now the fact that you ended up in Dallas and now AD is joining you, does that mean LeBron's going to join you in a few years' time? Does that mean LeBron's going to join you in a few years' time? Because I certainly think so now. If LeBron leaves Dallas, if LeBron leaves the Lakers, he's going to Dallas for sure. He's going to definitely end up in Dallas. You and I both know this, bro. Look at Dallas. They have the foundations to go win the championship. Mm-hmm. They have the foundations to go and win the championship, but bro, you just made the finals last year and lost to my Boston Celtics. Boo-hoo. Hold that. Now hold that. Yeah? Now you traded away your best player because you pissed your pants against Celtics last year. I'm not talking with you. I'm talking about the Dallas Mavericks, bro. I'm talking about Dallas in general because you know why? You trade away your best player. You decide to trade away your best player. Still, I'm still like, it's crazy, man. I'm laughing in shock, man.
Can I just say this to the double-digit folks watching this all over the platform? AN Sports is on.
If you guys like and subscribe because this is fucking crazy.
Exactly. To all of you watching this,
20 subs, so big up to you guys for all that. But the goal is 150 now by the end of February, so let's get there, people. Let's get there. Go on.
Absolutely. I echo everything you said. To everyone watching the stream, the Dallas Mavericks front office, whoever was responsible for this trade, Nico Harrison.
Where's Mark Cuban? Sorry to interrupt you. Where's Mark Cuban? Where is he? What's he doing?
I think he sold a lot of his stake in the Dallas Mavericks, so he doesn't have authority.
That explains everything.
But however, whoever's involved, whether it's Merrim Adelson, Mark Cuban, or Nico Harrison, go to Guantanamo Bay. I don't mean this legitimately. I mean this as a joke. Like, seriously, because this trade makes no sense at all. From a revenue standpoint, from a reach standpoint, from a squad standpoint. Ekevin, you just made the case very clearly there. The Mavericks just made the NBA Finals. They would have never even made the second round of the playoffs without Luka Doncic. What 100%. Do you do when you make the finals? You build around your core. You do what the best team does, like the Celtics. The Celtics, despite the pressure from the media for almost a decade said the Jays could never work. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown could never cooperate. They could never coordinate. They could never be the duo to win a championship. The Celtics, Brad Stevens, even Ime Udoka, even him, right, all the way to this current regime, Ekevin, they silenced the outside noise. They said, no, these two are capable of leading us to a championship. We just have to build around them. That's how you do it, because they were never the problem. It was the pieces around them.
Look what we did. We started with Derek White. And now, and then in the summer we got Drew Holiday. We traded away Marcus Smart, who was one of our best players, one of our favorite players ever in Celtics history. Like, Celtics fans love Marcus Smart, right? Right. And then they got Kristaps Porzingis. People were questioning it, like, this guy's injury record is also not so good. All right, they traded away. That was a shock to me. Like, as a Celtics fan personally, that was a shock to me. It wasn't a shock to everyone else, but as a Celtics fan, it shocked me that we traded away Marcus Smart, right? And what we do is they go and trade away. Sorry, they go and trade away Malcolm Brogdon for Drew Holiday, and I'm like, yeah, we're winning the championship this year. No one's stopping us. The three ball is going to be crazy, and it proved me right. The net ratings went up. The net ratings went up crazily. We had two of the best scorers in the league. We had so many two-way players. You know, obviously it's kind of slowed down this season, but hopefully by playoff time, the Celtics should up the intensity and should definitely look to get better. So, do you know what? Right now, this trade just tells me everything I need to know about Dallas Mavericks, bro. They just weren't serious. I'm sorry to say this. They're just not serious. Like, they haven't been serious. Like, look at the Cavs, man. They got Donovan Mitchell. And they gave him an extension. If I'm not mistaken, they gave him an extension. They're building around Darius Garland, by the way. They're not building around Luka. They're not building around Donovan Mitchell, bro. They're building around Darius Garland. You do realize that they had Darius Garland they drafted Darius Garland. They drafted Evan Mobley, right?
Mm-hmm.
You traded away, and you have Isaac Okoro. You have Isaac Okoro as well. So you're building around them. You're not even building around Donovan Mitchell. You're building around them three. And then you have, you traded for Jarrett Allen. You got Donovan Mitchell. You know, you traded away Colin Sexton. You know, you traded away your pieces that you drafted. And you hit sentiment, and then you got Donovan Mitchell, bro. At least from a Cavs standpoint, you must be really happy with the Cavs. At least from a Cavs standpoint, you must be really happy.
100%. Kevin, I agree with everything you said. Unfortunately, from a content perspective, it's sad because I can't disagree with you. So it's bad for content, but I agree with you completely. Everything you said, I agree. The Cavs are cooking because the Cavs have the Cavs have yeah. Thank you so much, Sukhdeep Singh Jolly. We appreciate the comment a lot. You brought out some happiness and joy in a very traumatic day for both Ekevin and I, right?
I'm not even laughing at the guy commenting. I'm just laughing at the fact that, you know, that this is happening. This is all happening.
Yeah, big up to Sukhdeep, man. Big up to
I'm not even laughing at. I'm just laughing at the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks. Oh, this is great.
No, but I mean, yeah, for the Lakers win 100% because now they have two of the best players commercially in the NBA by far, not even close. They have the best American player and the best European player from a commercial standpoint. They have two of the best offensive players in their generation. Like you said, they need to get a center. But again, even if shit hits the fan with Luka, they can trade him away for picks. So Lakers, it's really a win-win situation because who would have ever thought you could cash an Anthony Davis out of his prime?
Does that Luka done in Dallas for good in this? You think he's never going to go back to Dallas again? Do you think this is like the trade? This is the time where he just says, "Yeah, I'm done with Dallas now. I'm not coming back anymore. I'm gonna go to somewhere else, thrive there." So maybe in the future he might go to, let's say, the Bucks. Because let's say Giannis goes to the Lakers, he goes to the Bucks. Let's say he goes to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him going back anymore.
It depends on one thing. If Luka is more focused on sporting than money, then yeah, I agree with you 100%. Because again, exactly. So again, the allure with Texas in Dallas is taxes. You don't have to pay as high taxes in Texas as you would in California, New York, or DC, for example. So if you're an NBA player in Texas, you can keep more of your revenue and your income. However, yeah, I agree. Luka's been disrespected so much. Why would he ever want to go to the Mavs under this regime? It's the same as Ronaldo. If Ronaldo was offered to go to United, why would he ever go under the Glazers with the amount they disrespected him and shit on his legacy? So, Luka, I think it's it for Luka and the Mavs. And Kevin, you used the word stunned. I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. And he won. Ronaldo got the last say, and hopefully Luka gets the last say with the Mavs as well. But you used the word stunned with Luka. I don't know if you read the report or not. Shams actually said that Luka's instant reaction was stunned. That was the word that he explicitly used. Luka was stunned. Luka didn't expect this at all, out of the blue. This is the craziest trade we've ever seen in our lifetime. So remember this. This is one of those moments for those of you watching where you look back in 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. You're like, damn, hey, dad, hey, granddad, where were you when this trade happened? Because that's a big of a moment it is today. So, yeah.
Let's make a crazy prediction. What's going to be the next crazy trade that's going to happen after this? Because I didn't think, like, for a second, like, I thought this was just going to be like a normal day. Like, I just wake up and be like, United are playing later tonight. Oh, I think he's just gone off there. He'll be back. I just thought that, you know what, United are playing tonight. It's just going to be like a normal day. Like, it's just going to be like a regular day. The drama will happen later. But then this guy starts spamming my chat, spam calling me, which I'm glad you did, by the way. Even though I was never gonna see it because my phone's on mute, my phone's on you can't no vibration as well, so I can't hear anything. But the fact that I got a call from you saying that this was the biggest trade in NBA history, like, well, there's definitely something that's going on right now. This trade has broken the internet. The day Ronaldo came back to United, right, broke the internet. This doesn't match it, but this broke the NBA media. I'm sure ESPN is still up right now. It's like what? I'm sure ESPN. It's like what? Almost gonna be. It's 3
a.m. East Coast.
I'm sure, bro. I'm sure ESPN are still debating this right now. But screw ESPN because we're here to discuss this as fans on, to this is my message to Anthony Davis. Yeah. Don't ever look back at the Lakers again. Don't ever look back at the Lakers again. This is something that they've just kind of just disrespected you in the best way possible. They've disrespected you in the best way possible. Because I actually like Anthony Davis. I actually rate him as a player. As a player, he stepped up so much in the last year and a half, ever since he had the injury record. With that, you remember he had the injury in 2021 where he was injured and the Lakers just missed out on going back to the finals. And then
the bubble season.
No, it was after the bubble season that Anthony.
But Davis like the one with the half fans, the quarantine fans, COVID, when they lost to the Suns.
Yeah, the year that the Bucks won the championship. Yeah. My message to you, AD, is don't ever look back and thank the Lakers again. Don't thank the Lakers for anything. They don't owe you anything. They don't owe you anything, man. Because you've just been kicked out on a random day while you're sat out injured, While you're sat out injured, just waiting for your return. You said you're going to be they said he was going to be reevaluated in a week. You've traded him away, who's currently injured, for Luka Doncic, who is injured indefinitely. I don't know if this is the trade for next season. I don't know if this is the trade for the playoffs. But we don't know when Luka's going to be 100% fit. But AD, bro, don't look back at that. Don't look back and thank the Lakers. Just don't. Just don't. Like, they don't owe you anything. They owe you nothing. You owe them everything. After what you gave them in 2020. You don't owe them anything, my friend. Just go and enjoy your life in Dallas and don't give a fuck about the Lakers. When you play the Lakers again, I want you to dunk 50 on them. I want you to get 50 points plus on them because trust me, I'll be rooting for you. I don't like the Lakers, and I don't want to see them do well. But this trade might just get them, to the next level. What trade does this make you, what perspective do you have now about the Lakers? Where do you see them ending up now? Because I still don't think they're going to make the finals. I still think this is not enough. Even with AD, I still don't see them making the finals regardless. Like, because we all thought with Luka, right? With Luka and Kyrie, yes, they ended up making the finals last year. But at least you know what Dallas had? They had a competent team. They had a team that was, at least they had defensive pieces. The Lakers right now don't have defensive pieces. They're gonna make some trades. I think they will make some trades by the trade deadline, but by then I can't really judge. But if the Lakers end up with this team after the trade deadline, what do you see? Where do you see the Lakers ending up?
So yeah, I had this debate with Neil and Liam. Kudos to both of you. Hopefully you're both watching the stream right now. I had this debate about them. What would happen, with if this is how the teams ended after the trade deadline, what is the forecast for both teams? Now, I said last season, the Mavs obviously finished in the finals. They made the finals, which is amazing. But the core of that was Luka and Luka's playmaking. Yeah. Without Luka's playmaking,
while he was doing it on one leg.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Ekman. So while Luka was on one leg, he managed to unlock the best out of Lively and Gafford. He managed to allow them to have more freedom and spacing. And also with the rest of the team, the likes of Derrick Jones Jr., for example, PJ Washington, even Kyrie Irving. So that was because of Luka. And Luka's playmaking, Luka's scoring, Luka's ability to, give them more freedom.
Let's answer this question. Actually, this is a good question. I think, but finish your point first, and I'll give your answer.
So yeah, when it comes to the Lakers, bottom line here is, if the Lakers are going to make the finals this year, to answer Sukdeep's question, I think they are going to have to outscore every team they face because, as Ekevin, you said, they don't have a world-renowned center at the moment. They don't have a center that can protect the rim against someone like a Jokic or even an Isaiah Hartenstein, for example. They don't have that center. So they're going to have Luka and LeBron play to their peaks, basically. That's how they make the finals. Is that possible? Sure, absolutely. The West at the moment is so unpredictable. There's so many injuries in the West. If Luka and LeBron are fit, they can easily make the finals. Now, when they face the likes of the Boston Celtics, which, Ekevin, I don't know what you make of the Celtics now. Obviously, you're a Celtics fan. I see it from the inside. I see it as a neutral perspective. Still, gun to the head, today, I would pick the Boston Celtics as my favorites to win the NBA championship. I don't think the Lakers have enough depth nor quality outside of Luka and LeBron.
Thank you.
So, I think the Boston Celtics are still the favorites to win the championship this season. The Lakers are an offensive team. Defensively, they have nothing. And then when it comes to the Mavericks, really quickly, I'll just mention this. I know you didn't ask about them.
I think OKC is so deep. I'll answer your question right now. I think OKC and Boston will make the finals. I think Boston just – I think my prediction is the Boston Celtics to win because I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm always going to back my team. So I believe that I still think we'll win it this year. I still think come playoff time, I think we'll turn up the Jets. Right now, the Celtics just want to avoid injuries. I think we just want to avoid injuries. I think we just want to play. I don't think the players are playing to the maximum because I think the players just want to keep be careful. They don't want to risk injuries. So I think right now just keep it just keep on playing the way they're playing. Yes, it's frustrating to watch. Yes, the results are not great. Yes, we're only getting by teams, but still, let's just say things as it is. Come playoff time, even the Lakers in 2021, when they were when they had injuries, when players started coming back, then they started turning up the Jets. We couldn't turn up the Jets. we will turn up the Jets in my opinion. I think we'll still get back to our usual regular playoff form again. But it's about when we do it, because I think after the All-Star break, I think that's when the Celtics just start going like that's when the Celtics will say, yeah, nah, this is the business end of the season now. We're gonna have to like we have to prepare ourselves, because I still think that this is where we go, kind of, bro. I can't even talk, man. I'm so stunned. Like, I'll sum it up. Come the playoff time, let's say after the All-Star break, I think the Celtics will turn up the Jets. There you go. I think we'll up another. I think we'll go up another level. I think we'll go second gear. I think we'll keep going up, because right now I just don't see us like getting by teams that easily, because obviously, like I said, they want to avoid injuries. Avoiding injuries is the best thing right now you could do. Because I still think we'll get the second seed. I think the second seed is what we'll get. I think we should get the second seed, because I think the second seed is something that we should consider as a good seed, even if first seed is better. You know what I'm saying? First seed should, because the thing is we fell off a little bit, right, in the regular season. I was upset, but I was like, you know what? At least if we can avoid injuries, I will be okay. I'll be fine, because results in recent times have been a bit positive. Have been a bit positive. We went 11-6 in January, which is not too bad. We had 17 games. We went 11-6. That's not amazing, but that's good enough. Mm-hmm. We went 3-1 on a West Coast trip with Dallas, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors. We went 3-1 on that road trip, and some teams might have the best players out, but 3-1. Excuse me. We beat the Nuggets earlier this year as well. Nuggets. We beat the OKC. Sorry, OKC. We beat Houston. We beat Timberwolves, and we lost to OKC. 3-1 on 2 West Coast trips in January. That's NBA championship form. Even if the record doesn't tell you, like, we're not doing better than Houston, we're not doing better than the Lakers. Not the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers. We're not doing better than the. We're not doing better.
The irrelevant teams that have been.
True. Yeah, they're relevant, bro. It's okay.
Who cares about them?
OKC and Cavs, maybe their record's still better, but the Celtics are still doing fine. Like, we're still doing okay. Yes, we got by the Pelicans yesterday by 2 points, but we got robbed. We nearly got robbed again yesterday by the refs. We should have had a goal. We should have had a goaltend that should have counted, bro. We should have had a goaltend that should have stood, but they didn't give the goaltend and stuff like that. So we missed free throws down the stretch and stuff like that. But I'm not here to review the game. I'm just here to tell you that the Celtics are still there. We're still there. We're still favorites to win the championship. I'm not worried one bit about. I'm more worried about injuries right now.
Can I consolidate what you say really quickly before I forget? Again, I think today, if I had to look at every NBA team, let's assume in a hypothetical world, every NBA team is fit. There is only one NBA roster where their starting 5 can get 20 points on every given night.
Yep. Porzingis got 30 points the night, by the way. Porzingis got 30
points. And by the way, the Celtics also, with Drew Holiday and Derek White, they have the best two-way guards in the NBA. They are, at their peak, the best two-way guards in the NBA. And not to mention Jason Tatum almost has no flaws in his game this season. I'm going to make the case that, yes, Jason Tatum has been a little bit inefficient. I think he's the most underrated player in the NBA today. Now,
he's the most hated player.
Which makes him the most underrated player, because people don't value how quality is. What holes in Jason Tatum's game does he have, Ekavin? Because this season, one of the biggest jumps that he has made for me personally, as a neutral, is his playmaking. Because Jason Tatum could score. We knew that. He could defend. He could defend in the perimeter. He could defend in the post. He could defend in the paint. No problem. Jason Tatum was a very complete player. The only hole and void in his game was playmaking. Now, as we saw in the finals as well, we saw shades of it, hints of it in the finals. Even this season, he can playmake. He is happy to be the primary playmaker. So I think with the Boston Celtics, they have such a complete team. And then not to mention, outside of the starting 5 that can get 20 points a game, all of them at the same time. They have people like Peyton Pritchard, who, yeah, maybe isn't as dominant as he was at the beginning of the season. Maybe doesn't erupt, isn't as explosive or timely as he is, but he still is easily, to me, the best sixth man in the league by far.
Better than Austin Reeves, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, again, why do we give the irrelevant team light? So we don't give them light, right? We don't give life to the low light.
Come back to me when Austin Reeves can score a half court shot to win you an NBA championship in Game 5.
Gee, you're gonna have to wait many lifetimes for me to do that, by the way. So I'm gonna be dead and come back to life so many times that it's not gonna happen. So yeah, SSJ. I'm gonna nickname you SSJ. If that's okay, by the way. It's easier to say that. SSJ.
I think Jokic, bro. That triple-double against the Kings just sealed it for me. Like that triple-double against the bro. You saw that triple-double, didn't you? How many rebounds and assists the guy got? Not even the points. Don't even look at the points. Look at the rebounds and the assists the guy got.
I can forget the triple-double against the Kings. It's just the entire season. Jokic, this is his best season by far. And if he got MVP close to unanimously before, there is no reason why a top 4 Nuggets seed, all on his own, right? Jokic is not only the best player objectively, having one of the best seasons ever, competing with the likes of Wilt. Fucking Wilt Chamberlain is the only one Jokic is competing with. He is almost averaging a 30-point triple-double. If you remove Jokic out of the Nuggets team this season, they are a lottery team. They might be the worst team in the NBA. So not only is he the best player, he's the most valuable player. To me, it's very obvious Jokic should be unanimously.
Murray is still a good player. Jamal Murray is still a really good player, but he's not Jokic. Like, he's not going to carry you on given. He's the one that's going to get you points, but he's not going to be the one that gets you over the line. You know, at least with Jokic, without Murray, he can still get you over the line. He makes other players look great, much better than what they are. He makes many other players look much better than what they are. He makes MPJ look way better than he is. You know. Aaron Gordon, I give Aaron Gordon the exception. Aaron Gordon is a fantastic center. Excuse me, he's a fantastic player. I actually rate Aaron Gordon highly. Like, it's a great pickup by the Nuggets. And look, at the end of the day, it's all about Jokic. The franchise, he's literally the franchise guy. Same with Luka Doncic. He was the franchise guy, but now you're going to live in LeBron's shadow for a bit. You're gonna be in LeBron's shadow for because everything's gonna shadow around LeBron James. You know what the Glazers? You know it. I'm not hating on LeBron James, but the sole focus and the sole attention will be given to LeBron James, not Luka Doncic. For a short while, Luka will get the attention, but LeBron James is gonna get all the attention because he's the GOAT for a lot of people. You know, whether he's my GOAT, whether he's your GOAT, different conversation. But the shadow will be he'll have to be in LeBron's shadow for a little bit, and that's one thing that maybe Luka will feel like, why did I come here? You know, why did I go to the Lakers? I butchered that, but yeah, it is what it is. Like, for now, look, I think it'll work. I think the duo will work. I think it'll be it'll be tough at the start to understand each other, how to play each other's game, because obviously LeBron's LeBron. Like, you know, you just can't knock it off him. But when Doncic joins, yeah, when he's back from injury, it's about integrating him into the team. It's about bringing him into the team. How do you bring him into the team? Because, and what number is the guy gonna wear? Is he gonna wear 77 again? Is he going to wear 77 again for the Lakers?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's synonymous with him. He will wear 77. Can I just say something real quick about Luka, the trade?
Go
on. I'm just looking at a bunch of Mavs fan accounts versus Lakers fan accounts.
Fuck off.
Oh, wait, what did he say? Can I see what he said, Ekavin?
Well, I thought he was on my screen. Wow, so nice, bro. He's sarcastic.
Come on, that's the best compliment you could ever get, bro. I could never compliment you like that. We got to give SSJ some credit.
It's all right. Go on. Continue.
But no, you know, when you look at the fans, the overall, you know, the reaction from the fans, I am yet to see a single Mavericks fan happy with this trade, whereas almost every Lakers fan I see is delighted with the trade they made. That alone, Ekevin, should tell you everything you need to know. The fact is, Mavs fans are pissed. Lakers fans are beyond delighted. Yeah, and on Luka, he is synonymous with 77. It's also a branding commercial, so he will wear 77 when he's in LA, no doubt about that. And Luka, by the way, Ekevin, he will be back before the All-Star break. I think he'll be back next week in a couple games. He's already fit.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. Because according to all the insider sources, whether it's, insiders close to the Mavericks, Fox Sports, Bleacher Report, or even Yahoo Sports, no matter how reliable you think it is, all of them say the overlapping information. Luka will be back sometime next week. So Luka's fit. Luka will be back before Anthony Davis is back. And I think in the short term, the Mavs are trying to win a championship, but eventually with the roster they have no playmaker, they have no primary playmaker, and historically and recently, when Kyrie Irving has the load that he has to manage, no pause, I don't mean that in any crazy way, I just mean when he has the load he has to manage from an offensive standpoint, he crumbles, and that's nothing against Kyrie Irving. He's one of the most talented players ever. He's perhaps the greatest ball handler of all time alongside Allen Iverson. However, no player should be expected to be that much of a heavy load on a scoring standpoint, assisting standpoint, playmaking standpoint. So the Mavs, I think they're going to crumble. Also, what happens to Lively and Gafford? Because there was such good chemistry and cohesion with them. Now, if Anthony Davis comes in, he completely breaks that up. Nothing against AD, but just from a strategy and a tactical standpoint. So I think with the Mavericks, there are so many more questions than answers with this trade. And this is such a short-term trade. For the Mavericks, for this to be successful, they have to win a championship now, and they have to hope the Lakers don't win a championship. But I would even make the case that if the Mavericks win a championship with AD, I don't even think this is a successful trade, because Luka has the potential to win a dynasty. That's how good of a player he is. He's a once-in-a-generational talent. He has no holes in his offensive game. And teaming up with LeBron, and then we'll see what happens in the offseason as well. This is a massive blow for the Mavericks. This is an unforced error. I can see why Mavs fans are so berated and incensed to the point that they want people like Nico Harrison and Mark Cuban and Miriam Adelson to go to Guantanamo Bay, put them in prison, because this is like the most nonsensical trade I've ever seen in my life.
Least I had to put up with Brad Stevens, who is for me the best GM in the league. Who made these trades that won us the NBA championship. With Brad Stevens, we made 2 NBA finals. Yeah, since Danny Ainge left the Celtics, we made 2 NBA finals. We won 1 NBA championship. Brad Stevens has made, I don't know how many trades, how many moves, but the guy is just the guy's a genius. So I'm lucky I have to deal with Brad Stevens. I'm lucky I have to deal with Brad Stevens, even if we don't win the championship this year. Thank you, Brad Stevens, for putting up.
Yeah, Ekevin, speaking of lucky, I hate to be the guy, but have you seen the latest comments from SSJ?
Yeah, I've seen them, bro. Don't worry.
I think he's trying to make us lucky as well.
Yeah, this is a bit of shit. But yeah.
Would you guys want to play? Would you rather NBA version? You know what? I mean, Ekevin, if you want to, I'm down. Would you rather NBA version?
We're here to discuss the Luka Doncic trade, my friend. We're not here to discuss any would you rather, my friend.
Ekevin, I'll give you would you rather. Would you rather?
Thank you for commenting, but we're here to talk ball. We're here to talk basketball. It's something that we don't often go live with, because basketball is. I think basketball we go live once a week. So I'm gonna try to make it twice a week. I think. I mean, it's something that I think it's something that we should be going live twice a week about basketball, because I think basketball is a fantastic sport.
Oh, understatement. Basketball is an amazing sport. Oh, thank you so much, Aish. Thank you so much. That means the world to both Ekevin and me, on behalf of both of us. We appreciate that. I know SFJ, Sukhdeep Singh Jolly, just asked us a very
Giannis or Doncic?
Look, Ekevin, I'm a Luka super fan. If you're watching this show and you just figured that I'm a Luka super fan, you haven't been listening. So put your headphones on.
So what are you doing?
I'm taking Giannis over Luka.
Are you going to the Lakers now?
Am I going to the Lakers now? It's tough. I don't really want to. I don't want to support such a toxic environment. I have to be completely honest with you, Ekman. You understand me. LA is a bit of a toxic environment, but I love it. I love, the enthusiasm, the optimism, the energy. I guess I'll support Luka. Yeah, I hope they do win the championship, but honestly, the Lakers winning the championship is as likely as Tottenham winning a trophy. So that's what I'll say. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, man.
Say it again.
The Lakers winning the championship is as likely as Southampton winning the Premier League this season. Is that better? Autocorrect? That makes more sense? I think it does, right? Yeah, sure.
Or Tottenham.
Or Sukhdeep Singh Jolly making a sane comment. So that's what the odds are.
Oh, man. I think Halliburton or LaMelo? Halliburton. I think Halliburton's gone up a level. I think Halliburton's gone up another level. I think Halliburton's now gotten to another level where I think he's considered an NBA superstar now. LaMelo has just been at the Hornets, and you know what it is with Halliburton? He's made the conference finals with the Indiana Pacers. Even though the Indiana Pacers got scumbagged, they scumbag their way to the conference finals because of injuries to the Knicks and the Bucks, right? I still think that Tyrese Halliburton's gotten to a much further run than LaMelo, so I think Halliburton. What do you think?
I would agree with you. I'm sentimental because I've had Tyrese Halliburton in my fantasy team for 3 of the last 4 years, and he's helped me on the way to victory. But I would just give it to Tyrese Halliburton because they're so similar as players. I think Tyrese Halliburton is a better playmaker than LaMelo, but LaMelo is a better scorer. The only difference is conditioning. And sometimes many coaches will say availability is the best attribute. And Tyrese Halliburton plays the overwhelming majority of the seasons, whereas LaMelo Ball, on the contrary, I think he misses more games than plays games. So for that and that alone, I will give it to Tyrese Halliburton and everything Ekman said about, Hornets versus Pacers. So yeah, I'll give it to Tyrese Halliburton. Absolutely. But I think right now, if I had to give your 3 best NBA players, SSJ, I would give it to Jokic number 1, SGA number 2, Giannis number 3. Ooh, less Tatum or Embiid, bro.
Tatum.
Come on,
Tatum.
no. It's not.
You know my guys.
SSJ, I'm just gonna give you one quote, not from me, not from the Celtics fan. It's not a rivalry if they kick our ass every single time.
100%.
So Tatum and the Celtics kick the Sixers' asses every single time. The fact is, nothing against Joel Embiid.
Tomorrow we play them, so hopefully we beat them.
But he is a free throw merchant, and he's never made the conference finals. So I'm sorry, with all due respect. And push come to shove, would you rather give the ball to Joel Embiid in the clutch or Tatum?
Jason Tatum hit a clutch shot over Joel Embiid. I mean, he dropped 51 on Joel Embiid's head. He dropped. He scored 18 points in a row, or at least few points or at least 4 threes in a row, to help the Celtics get over the line and force a game 7. I don't think you guys understand. What do we not understand?
Yeah, what do we not understand, man? I mean, feel free to. We'd love a debate.
It's all right, man. Whatever. Let's just move on because I think we gotta wrap it up in a bit. But this trade has just been something that like I said, we thought we'd never see. We thought that we just have a nice random day, and then guess what? This trade fucking blows up. So Shams, I think the Woj bomb. I miss the Woj bomb, bro. I really do. But the Shams bomba is something. It's like something that's The Shams bomb is something that it's kind of hit different.
It's like David Ornstein, Ekman, isn't it?
He is saying they know ball. Big up though. Big up for commenting. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Whoever you think you prefer, you can comment. I'm not Indian. I'm not from India, but you can.
What's India? I've never heard of India. What is India? I don't know what India? That's a nice name. Great name for a baby.
What what do you? Okay, bro. If you think we don't know ball, then tell us what we're missing out on then what have we said was wrong? We said we both said, oh, this guy's from.
I'll just say this: if you have a problem with us, don't criticize the messenger. Criticize the message. That's it.
Listen, at the end of the day, right? Indians, if us Indians think we know ball, so-called pure Indians, we think we know ball, right? The Indians think they know ball. Yeah, I mean we do. We're literally here talking basketball, right? For a whole hour, and you're out here commenting Indians think they know ball. If you where do you think we're wrong? If you think we're wrong, then you can comment in the chat. Where do you think we were wrong? Go back and watch.
Actually, Ekevin, I'm gonna be a traitor. I'm gonna betray the lines of unity. I agree with PY. I think Sukhdeep Singh Jolly with his latest comments kind of proves PY's point because he single-handedly is bringing down the IQ of us. So, SSJ, I don't know what your latest comment is, man, but
I never brought those comments up anyway, so I don't have to worry about whatever he thinks.
It's a reflection of them.
Imagine a Lakers Celtics final. LA versus Boston, LeBron playing in TD Garden, Luka versus Tatum will be the most watched series ever. And the Celtics score a game winner to win Game 7.
I mean, if the Lakers make the NBA Finals, Ekevin, I would make them favorites, just because then that would mean they would find some cohesion.
I don't think so because
I don't think they would.
Like I said, the Celtics are more experienced in terms of NBA Finals. Well, not right now. What's India ranked in FIBA? Bro, we don't support India. We don't support India. Oh, bro, I agree with you. Bro, I never said the Lakers would make the finals. I said the Nuggets are still stopping them from making the finals. Oh my god, bro!
Guys, PY and John Benedict Ocampo, we appreciate your comments a lot because it boosts.
Bro, we're not from India.
But clearly, guys, you've not been watching the show because we've been making fun of the Lakers for the entire show. In fact,
we've been talking crap at the Lakers, bro. We don't support the Lakers. He's a Cavs fan. He's a Cavs fan. I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm not from India, bro. I don't support India. I don't give a shit about India right now. I love India. I love Indian people, but bro, we're not from India. We're not from India.
But I mean, Ekman, so what? Even if we were from India,
yes, we are Indians, but we're not from India. We're from India, bro.
Why would I claim?
I started watching in 2017, so I started watching basketball properly in 2017 again. So it was Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas joined us in 2015, so he was there. We don't think we're from India. We are from Thailand, bro. We were literally born in Thailand. We were literally born in Thailand. This guy's a troll, man. I'm just gonna ban him from chat, honestly. But it is what it is. We're not. I'm not a casual, bro. I support the Celtics since I was a kid. I just never watched basketball properly since till I was 17 because I was I hadn't really like gotten into basketball until my cousin just like he and I watched the game. I was like, yeah, I had to. But trust me, if you want to ask me questions about Celtics games that I can remember, I can tell you right now. But scores will be difficult, but I can tell you right now, I can remember a lot of Celtics games that I've watched that have been classics since I started watching NBA again.
Hey, Ekman, just remember you
enter the roster and name the roster in 2015. So it's Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley. I think Marcus Smart was drafted that year. Marcus Smart was drafted in 2015, but he wasn't a starter. So I think we had just left. Brown was drafted in 2017. Sorry, excuse me, 2016. Tatum was drafted in 2017. Both the third overall picks. And we won the championship. So Brown and Tatum was drafted in 2016 for Jaylen Brown, 2017 for Jason Tatum, both third overall picks. Third. So, you keep asking me questions. I'll tell you right now, I'm a true Celtics fan. I don't know who you support, but you can't question my loyalty to the Boston Celtics. Auguste and I know each other personally, so you can tell me my Celtics.
Yeah. Okay, Ekevin, you don't owe anyone anything.
I don't
owe
anyone anything.
The fact that you can talk about 7 different sports, close to 7 different sports for 2 hours straight.
At KP on the Celtics, so it was Marcus Smart to the Memphis Grizzlies. It was Marcus Smart to the Memphis Grizzlies. It was
Actually, can I just interrupt you, Ekevin?
Hold on.
I know you're knowledgeable. I'm going to just interrupt you. I'm going to be rude and interrupt you.
Yeah,
PY, I appreciate you quizzing Ekevin, and I appreciate you, again, amplifying the algorithm and putting this higher up on the algorithm. But I'm just going to say one thing real quick here. What is the why do you want Ekevin to prove that he's a Celtics fan? What do you gain? Do you gain any happiness from it? Do you gain any satisfaction from it? Does it make you a better person? Does it make you any money? Honestly, PY, as much as we appreciate your comment, seriously, nothing against you. I hope everything is going great in your life right now. But how does this make you a better person? Does this make you any happy? Does this make you closer to your family, to your friends? So spewing hate on Ekevin, really, what is the purpose? Honestly, what joy does it bring you, PY?
Bro, we're not. Bro, we're not
congratulations.
So we support NBA I've been supporting NBA for years. I've been supporting the NBA for years. I just started watching properly in 2017, bro.
And PY, even if we were casual, so what? What are you gonna do? Exactly. Are you gonna waste your time? Are you gonna waste your whole life?
We're not fans, bro.
Honestly, PY, yeah. What is your purpose? Honestly, what is the purpose?
Who do you support? Who do you support? Can comment. Who do you support, my friend? Who do you support? Who do you support? I'm waiting for your answer. Because if you tell me you're a Celtics fan, then I can understand why you're questioning me as a Celtics fan. But if you're like a Lakers fan, or if you're like another fan that's being skeptical of a Celtics fan being casual, I'm just not going to watch casual. Simple as that. We're not casuals though. We're
here. Great. PY, if you think we're casuals, why are you watching us? Why are you?
NBA. Oh, you're a Celtics fan. Okay, cool. You're a Celtics fan. Sure, you're a Celtics fan. All right. Cool. Big up to you then, right? Because I'm a Celtics fan as well, and trust me, I'm pissed that the Lakers made this trade, because I wanted the Celtics Dallas rematch NBA Finals. I wanted the Celtics Dallas rematch NBA Finals. But it is what it is. I'm not a casual. I'm just I'm a diehard Celtics fan. I watch every game. Do you know what time the game happens over here? Do you know what time the games are over here? The games are 5 a.m., 6 a.m. or onwards. I have to wake up to watch the games, and trust me, it's not easy. And I love the Celtics, and I have to. You can't question my loyalty to this team, man. You can't question my loyalty to this team.
Can I just add, Ekevin? And PY, I'm not glazing Ekevin.
But I'll answer this question earlier. I'll answer this question this year. Mm-hmm. I'll answer this question, right? What was the deal that landed KP on the Celtics? So it was Marcus Smart to the Memphis Grizzlies. It was Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies. It was Porzingis to the Celtics, right? And it was a 3-team trade, actually. I think it was a 3-team trade. I remember. I think we traded. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to butcher in my head. I can't remember the third trade, but I remember the 2 trades. It was Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies. Mm-hmm. That was it. That's all I can remember. I couldn't remember the other trade, because the thing is, right? Like I remember we traded Malcolm Brogdon during the Drew Holiday trade. So that was something. I think we traded Malcolm Brogdon away, and we got a Drew Holiday, but we got Drew Holiday in return from what do you call it? We got Drew Holiday from the Portland Trailblazers, because he was traded from the Bucks to the Blazers, right? So yeah, that's all I could remember. I can't remember the third trade. The third trade doesn't really bother me as long as we won the NBA championship, bro. I really couldn't care less.
Yeah. By the way, PY, thank you so much. You're one of our one of AN Sports' biggest super fans. We appreciate that. We appreciate the love and support. You're boosting the channel algorithm. No matter what you think of us, you may think we're casual,
but hey,
fake,
I think
artificial.
I mean, we've been called casuals, so might as well just call it the casuals, no?
Yeah. Honestly,
you guys support
John Benedict.
Bro, we're not Indian.
We love the Toronto Raptors. We supported them when they won the championship with Nick Nurse and Kawhi Leonard.
Bro,
right, Ekevin, we're the biggest Toronto Raptors fans, right?
No, we're not, bro. I'm a Celtics fan, bro. He's a Cavs fan. I've reiterated that.
Sure.
I've reiterated this already, man. Like that he's a Cavs fan and I'm a Celtics fan.
Sure.
So yeah. Anyways, you can remind me who the third player was that during the trade, because I can't remember shit. Like I can only remember that what do you call? I can only remember that Marcus Smart was traded to the Grizzlies. That's all I can remember. And then Porzingis was traded to the Celtics. And the third one was, I think, what? It was a 3-team trade with the Clippers, but the Clippers didn't want to do the trade. So I think they pulled out last minute, and then we had to trade away Marcus Smart because the Grizzlies pulled out. Sorry, had the Clippers not pulled out, we would have kept Marcus Smart actually. And then the trade got rejected. And then just before the deadline on the day, there was a deadline. It was a deadline during the offseason that we could make that trade, and we just pulled it off in the last dying minutes. So, yeah, we traded away Marcus Smart last second. So yeah. That's all I can remember, I guess. I can't remember the fourth. I can't remember the third trade. It was a 3-team trade. That's all I can remember. But the other one was hard. So yeah, but the Drew Holiday one was Robert Williams to the Blazers, and we got and it was yeah, there you go. I remember it was yeah, there you go. It was a scrub Tyus. Okay, so how could I remember that? No, if you call him a scrub, then I can't remember that shit, bro. Tyus Jones, like that's not gonna help me remember anything. Like, I just remember the two big trades that happened, and trust me, I was sad that Marcus Smart left because I love Smart, but yeah, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to win a championship, don't you? You got to do what you got to do, and we did it. We won the championship without Marcus Smart. Even if we had Marcus Smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy as well. But bro, it's all about getting over the line. It's all about getting over the line, and we got over the line. So that's all I could be happy about. You know, that's the best thing we could do.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Ekevin, the currency of sport is championships. So if you're the Boston Celtics, if you're Man United, if you're Novak Djokovic, it doesn't matter. The currency of sport is championships. And again, it's not about personal sentiment and biases to certain players. It's about, winning the main prize.
Let's answer this question. Oh, this year so far right now. Are you talking about this season? This year or this season?
I think she means 2025. I can go first, Ekevin. It's a popular pick. I'm gonna go with the match of the Australian Open in tennis, Novak Djokovic versus Carlos Alcaraz, and the moment when Djokovic beat him, overturned a one-set deficit to beat him 3-1. He played some of the most vintage, remarkable tennis of his life. One of the best matches he ever played in the Australian Open, and it's not just me saying it; it's him saying it. Dude was almost perfect defensively. Very few errors, some of the best serving and returning he's ever had in his life. So, and just at the end of that match, Ekevin, to see Djokovic release the emotion, beat the best player of the next generation with a torn muscle, just goes to show you how Djokovic is the greatest of all time. So, Ekevin, for me, my sporting moment of the year is Djokovic beating Carlos Alcaraz.
Is that your favorite?
Absolutely, no doubt about that.
It's also my favorite, but another one was when United beat Arsenal in the FA Cup.
Yeah, true. But they're a tin pot club mentally. Wait, where's their big Ekevin? When was the last time they won a big title? Oh wait, I wasn't even born when they won a big title last time.
Well, don't disrespect the FA Cup though. I actually rate the FA Cup. So
I'm not disrespecting it, but it's not like a big title, right? Premier League or Champions League. So
yeah, 20 years plus, but it's okay.
So
I need them to beat Liverpool this year anyway. So yeah, that's another topic for another day. But okay. But yeah, Djokovic beating Alcaraz was one of my favorite moments. Because January's only happened one month, so I mean, if you're asking me like on a season basis, what's my favorite win this what's my favorite win this season? What's my favorite sporting moment this season? It's probably got to be when the Celtics won the NBA championship last year. But I don't know. I mean, I can't really fathom much. My first sporting moment was when. Oh.
How could you see Cena? How could you see him? Inside of those people. So yeah, no comment. I'm sure Sukhdeep Singh Jolly could see them, and he could feel it. I'm sure he could feel them.
We could go on forever, but I think we're gonna close out because.
Hold up, no. Can I just say something? I can Sukhdeep Singh Jolly. Did you see the joke that he just put in the chat? He said, "What do you call 12 millionaires around a TV watching the NBA Finals?" Finish the punchline, man. Come on, I want to know. I want to know what's the joke.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I want to know.
I have no idea. Finish the punchline. No, this guy's crazy, man. Honestly, but whatever it is, what it is. We're gonna wrap it up here. I think we're gonna 12 minutes. The Boston Celtics.
What the fuck? I thought dad jokes were bad, but this is just like,
man, we won 18 NBA championships. Man, we won fucking 18 NBA championships. What are you talking about? We just won the NBA championship, and you're making this joke. This guy, man, he's probably a Lakers. It's all good. He's just desperate for a championship, and I get it. They're desperate for a championship this year, and you know what? They probably won't get it.
That's crazy, bro. I'm so sorry. I should
purple. Okay. In yellow and purple, mind you, that yellow and purple team got beaten by the Denver Nuggets. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's too funny. That's just outrageous. That's out of pocket.
And mind you, the Celtics and the Lakers. Yeah, the Celtics have a greater record than the Lakers all time. More final wins. Yeah. Most obviously Lakers have more finals appearances. We have a better head-to-head against them. More wins in NBA history. More MVPs. More Hall of Famers. More championships. You can talk about yellow and purple all you like. Yeah, exactly. The Lakers are the two biggest crybabies on the team. I agree with you. They do.
Yeah, who's the second crybaby?
I can't remember who the second one is.
Obviously, we know who the first one is.
What do you call the NBA Finals? A referee. Listen.
What a joke, bro. I'm so proud of you.
Listen, yeah. This guy is just Luka
like
LeBron.
That.
Oh, Luka LeBron.
I like that. EY. I give you respect.
Luka LeBron are okay. I'll tell you something. Luka, like, I actually respect Luka as a player. Like, I actually have respect for Luka as a player. I think Luka's a very, very good player. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really like, gonna go too much into detail as to like what I think of him as. I don't know. I can't even talk right now, bro.
I think I know what you want to say. As a Luka super fan,
JT,
I can say
if I
Luka
right now, Luka or JT is JT for me right now. I'm sorry. I just think JT's right now better.
No, I think I know what you want to say about Luka. If you talk about Luka's ability, he is a generational talent, one of the best offensive players ever. If you talk about attitude, his attitude is one of the worst attitudes in modern NBA history. That's how you separate Luka.
Yeah, but I can.
And again, if his attitude can even just be a fraction of his ability, he will be the best player in the league, just as he was a couple seasons ago when he was averaging historic numbers.
I think he should have got MVP last year, in my opinion. I think that should have been his. I think because the stats he got for Dallas Mavericks team, who was just about 500 last season, I think they made the finals or something like that. Yeah.
But it eventually goes down to what's the purpose of the MVP.
Jokic, but the year Embiid won the MVP, I think Jokic should have won that one.
Yeah, 100, because I think people forget what is MVP. MVP is not the best player in the league necessarily. It's the most important player to their team.
It's best statistics, best all round. It's your best all round.
I mean it's in the name. It's cliche. It's most valuable player to their team, right? So you look at Jokic. Like if you remove Jokic from the Nuggets this season versus you remove Shea from OKC this season, who's going to suffer more? The Nuggets, obviously.
Nuggets.
And then not only then when you add the fact that Jokic has a better stat line than Shea, Jokic's stat line is historic. He's the MVP.
Imagine the Dallas Mavericks still make the NBA Finals after all this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Imagine the Dallas Mavericks make the NBA Finals still after all this. Like, I think the Lakers will be the ones to laugh at. So I don't know, man. I'm just disgusted at the Lakers right now. Like, as a Celtics fan, I always am, but like AD owes them nothing. AD owes them nothing, bro. Like, he won them a championship in 2020, right? As much as we can talk about the bubble championship, all with that, as much as we control them with the NBA championship, that being the bubble, that being Disneyland, right? That run, right, that the Lakers had was purely based around LeBron and AD.
So, no, SSJ, you tell us what's the difference between a bucket of shit and a Boston Celtics fan?
The bucket. What?
Thank you, bro. What a joke. I'm dying.
Dwight Howard, DeMarcus Cousins were a big part of that season. Actually, I think DeMarcus Cousins was out. No, he was out during the bubble, I think. So I think Dwight Howard. Yes, Dwight Howard was massive. Dwight Howard, I agree with you. Rondo as well. I think Rondo was also a big part of the Lakers that year. He also played a part. As much as it hurt me because I'm a Celtics fan and I loved Rondo, right?
Yeah. 08, right?
He played him. Well, I didn't watch 08, but I watched a bit of Rondo in 2009, like in 2010. I watched a little bit of Rondo, so I don't know. He was one of my favorite players at the time. So, I mean, Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, DeMarcus Cousins. Well, it's a shame that he was on the Warriors the year before, and the Warriors were like, you know, he got injured. Remember? Or sorry, not injured, but he missed those free throws to get the Warriors back to force a Game 7. Do you remember that? It was Raptors. Raptors were up 3-2. Toronto were up 3-2, and DeMarcus Cousins missed big free throws to win to get the game.
I can just make this claim. PY, you bring up a very good point here. Thank you for that. It's if you think about it, the two teams DeMarcus Cousins have been on, the championship winning teams, Warriors 2018, I think it was, and the Lakers, as you mentioned. Imagine all of those players were at their peak. You could make the case those are the two best teams in NBA history at their peak. Like imagine Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins, like that entire team with that depth. And then you talk about the Lakers team, AD, LeBron, Rondo. It was.
I wouldn't say overrated. I just say that he kind of got lucky with the run that the Warriors had. The Warriors had Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant out. I think it was just lucky that that Kawhi left. But I still think he was a great player. I think Kawhi had a very, very good season that year. Even despite making the finals. I mean, sorry, excuse me, not despite making the finals. Despite having the run that he did, right? Despite having a free path to the championship because of the injuries that the Warriors had, I still think that, yeah, you're right about luck, but you got to ride it. You have to ride your luck, and I think he did it very well. I think you take Kawhi out of that Raptors team. The Raptors lost to us in 7. The following year, they lost to Celtics in 7. They lost to us in Game 7 in the bubble. I remember watching that game. I was so anxious. I was like, how did we blow away a 2-0 lead to the Raptors in that series? Because we could have gone up 3-0 and then fucking OG Anunoby hit a game winner on us. OG Anunoby hit a game winner on us, and and then they forced game. Sorry, not they forced, but they got back into the series, and then they beat us in game 4 to equal to tie the series up, and then we beat them in game 5. Then game 6 they beat us. Then game 7 we beat them on the we beat them. So I mean,
can I just add?
that Raptors team was a good team though. It wasn't amazing, but it was a tough team to battle up against. It was a very frustrating team to play against. I'll tell you that.
Can I just add? Overrated? Yeah, you can consider him overrated. That's fine. I don't know what people. I don't know what the general consensus of Kawhi is in the all-time list. I think people say he's top 15. Then yeah, sure, he is overrated. But role player, really, he was the number one option on the Raptors. I don't think you can ever call the number one option a role player, no matter how good or bad they are. So calling him a role player is very disingenuous. But appreciate the comment.
No, listen. At the end of the day, we can all talk about. We can all talk about this. Yeah. But I think we're gonna wrap it up. This is Liam, by the way. Big up Liam. I just discovered this. This was Liam.
Oh, legend. Yeah, legend in the chat. Big up to him. Obviously, Ekevin Fantasy. He was the one that got you. He was the one that eliminated you from the playoffs.
You're right. It's not hard to be the number one option in the Raptors, but that Raptors team was still not bad. It was frustrating to play against. No, that's true. That's true. He is the number one option right now. But I think I think the Raptors have just fumbled big time. I think trading away Pascal Siakam just kind of ruined them because I think he was such a big piece to them. I think he's a very good player for the Pacers right now. I think he's playing very well for the Pacers right now. Actually, if you look at the Pacers, right, Pascal Siakam is a big part of why they're a good team. Yes, the Pacers record might be a bit deceiving in terms of because last season I think that they made the conference finals. Yeah, bro, I agree with you. This trading away OG and Pascal ruined the team. Facts.
I actually
because the Raptors were I think they had like what they didn't have a winning record at the time, but if you build around Pascal Siakam right now with OG Anunoby, right, with Scotty Barnes, like that's a good team, bro. And then you draft somebody. You try and draft somebody. I think them not trying to renew Kawhi Leonard was something that they kind of fumbled it. If the Raptors had kept Kawhi Leonard, I think they would have made the finals from the East side. I think the Raptors would have made the finals again from the East side. And whether they beat the Lakers is a different story.
No,
because I think the Clippers would have beaten the Lakers that year.
No, I disagree. Look, honestly, I
said Halliburton is better right now, only purely based on what he's done. That yes, the Pacers have had a Mickey Mouse run to the conference finals because I don't hate the Pacers. I don't have anything against the Indiana Pacers. I just think that with the run they had, they played Bucks with both Giannis and Dame being like barely playing, right? They played a Bucks team with Giannis and Dame hardly playing. They played a Knicks team who had bare players out for Game 7, and then they ended up meeting the Boston Celtics. I hear you. I think LaMelo Ball can be. I think LaMelo Ball is a great player. But if we're looking at how both players are playing right now, I don't know, man. I'm just a massive fan. I'm a fan of Tyrese Halliburton. I think Tyrese Halliburton's better right now. We'll save the debate for later. I think the debate is something that we can talk about because this debate will go on for a while, like between Halliburton and LaMelo. I think if we see how the season goes, I can maybe give you my opinions later on. But right now, LaMelo Ball, yes, he's playing for a Charlotte Hornets team, but it's not great.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Halliburton's just I think Halliburton's a really good player. I think right now he's better. I hear what you're saying, but I think Halliburton's slightly better right now. Right. I'm talking about right now though. I'm not talking about.
No, actually, can I just say something real quick?
Go.
I agree with you.
We do have to close out. So just
Sure.
make sure you guys.
I
Finish your sentence, perfect.
I think PY is 100% correct. I think let's just assume LaMelo Ball was fit for 80% of the season. I think the Pacers would be contenders easily because LaMelo Ball is objectively performing better, and I would make the case that he is also a better player. He's a better playmaker. His ceiling in terms of scoring is also better than Halliburton. He's also a far better scorer. He's a three-level scorer as well. So I would agree with you, PY. I think that if they switch places, Pacers would be contenders. The only problem is LaMelo Ball in his entirety of his NBA career since his inception in the league. Dude is so injury prone. He is the equivalent of a Zion. So he doesn't play too many games. But if he was fit, I would 100% agree with you. If Melo had the team that Hallie does, he would average a double-double. I mean, yeah, he's basically averaging that with the Hornets anyways. But you're right. I agree with you. The problem is PY, he doesn't play enough games. And he never has. He never has and he never has in his NBA career. That's the problem. But if he stayed fit, I would 1,000% agree with you. You are 100% right. And can I just say on your point about the Toronto Raptors real quick? I mean, look, the Raptors, they've had a lot of injury issues. I don't think we can dismiss that. You make fine. Grady Dick is not a bad player. He's not their number one player. He's like the fifth option on their roster.
Yeah.
They got the likes of Scotty Barnes. They got the likes of Jakob Poeltl, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett. These are bona fide players that, can average a very competent stat line. And they were ahead of Grady Dick in terms of a usage rate standpoint, but also their role. So, again, you say it's not hard to be the number one option on the Raptors. Maybe you're right, but it's not hard to be the number one option on the Raptors versus it's not hard to be the number one option But Ekman, there's a difference. Ekman, there's a difference between being the number one option on a team versus the number one option on a championship winning team. So I will never take that away from Kawhi Leonard. Injuries or not, Ekman, you made this case when we talked about tennis and Djokovic. Sure, Djokovic had a lot of easier opponents during the 2020s, but he didn't pick his opponents. You have to beat them yourself. You can't take that away from him, right? So being the number one option on a team versus being the number one option on a championship team are completely two different things. So I would I think Kawhi, no slack. I don't think he was lucky, and I don't think he was a role player. And also, Grady Dick is like the fifth option on the Raptors. But yeah, I agree with you on the LaMelo Halliburton point. So yeah.
Nah, fair enough. But no, I hear this opinion. Like, he would average a double-double. I mean, look. Yeah, because I think Halliburton. Yes, I agree with you. Halliburton does have the foundations for a great team for sure, and it's all about it's all about what you can do. It's all about what you can do towards the. No, he's a he's a Cavs fan.
No. I'm not. I'm a Toronto super fan. I love the Raptors. I cheered for them when they beat the Warriors, and I will happily root for them every single time they're against my teams, Luka or the Cavs. So I love them.
So yeah, he's a Cavs fan. He's a Luka fan. So
Toronto super fan, yeah.
I'm a Celtics fan. So look, at the end of the day, people might perceive me as like a different, as a casual. But at the end of the day, we're here to talk basketball. We're here to talk what happened today. Look, we can discuss more about this. We can definitely discuss more about the trade on the upcoming streams. But I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. The link is in the Twitter. Make sure you guys click the link and subscribe. I will be posting some. What do you call? I will be doing a stream later, so make sure you guys check it out. I will be doing Celtics Sixers preview later with my pals. So if you guys want to check that one out, make sure you guys check that one out. And after the United game ends, I think we'll go live. I think tonight. I think tonight. I'm doing the Celtics Sixers preview because obviously my NBA co-host is a Sixers fan. So yeah. So I'll be back. I'll be back later for that one. I'll be back tonight. So make sure you guys tune. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll keep you posted. NBA trade deadline. I will be doing I think I'll be doing a live for that one during the trade deadline. So make sure you tune in for that one as well.
By the way, this is insane.
That just sums it up, and that just sums it. That sums it all up.
Dude, it sounds like a fever dream.
It does. It does.
Just like the question that Sukhdeep Singh Jolly asked us.
To wake up, right, and just see that trade happen is like I never thought that it'd be like God knows what happens, man. God knows what happens, but
simulation is broken. The world we live in is broken.
It's like a 2K, it's like an NBA 2K trade that just randomly happened out of nowhere.
I mean, look, if I'm not mistaken, PY, you mentioned John Cena. I think you did. I think it was you who mentioned it. It's like the Royal Rumble. I don't know if any of you watched WWE. Just going from Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble to this trade happening is like nobody could ever predicted that 10 hours ago. Like if anyone had said that Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble and Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers 10 hours ago, I would have said you're on cocaine, meth, weed, every single hard drug humanly possible. But yeah, just the world we live in is crazy. And none of it is as crazy as the question that Sukhdeep Singh Jolly just asked us. So if you read the question that he asked us.
Bro. Tomorrow, no, we're not going to buy Luka Doncic. I do not wear a Lakers shirt. I will never wear a Lakers shirt, man. I'm a Celtics fan.
Let's come on. Let's make a bet. Come on. If the Lakers, where do you think the Lakers will finish this season?
Never.
No.
Never.
Where do you think they'll finish?
I don't care where they end up.
Come on. Let's spice things up. Where do you think the Lakers will finish this season?
No way. I'll toss it in the bin before I put it on. I'll fucking toss it in the bin before I put it on. I'm not fucking put it on, bro. No way. I'm not wearing it.
Don't disrespect my Pookie Luka like that, man.
Bro, I'll get a Dallas Mavericks shirt with Luka Doncic. I'm not gonna get a Lakers shirt with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, see, Sukhdeep is right. It would make you stylish. More stylish than you are. Like Luka, Lakers.
Bro, I think you're the one that needs to get a Luka shirt, man, because right now you're following him to the Lakers, no?
Oh yeah, unfortunately, you got no choice. So
hey, two of your best players. You followed the Mavs with Luka. He's gone to the Lakers. LeBron, you're a Cavs fan. He's gone to the Lakers. Two of the best players you've seen on two of your teams in recent times go to the Lakers. That must make you hate the Lakers even more now.
Nah, I mean Lakers, like the biggest franchise in NBA history, the best franchise in NBA history.
They're not. If you don't,
they're the only ones with 17 championships, right, Ackerman?
If you don't have the most NBA championships, you're not the biggest team in history. I've said this already. I've kept it consistent. If you don't have the most championships, if you don't have the most, if you don't win the most in your league or your competition, like I said, Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world because they got the most Champions League titles. That's why I said Real Madrid are the biggest club. United are the biggest club in England because they've won the most league titles in England. When Liverpool do, they'll probably surpass us, and unfortunately, it hurts.
I don't agree with that, Ekafin, because in terms of revenue generated and support size, we beat them even if we're even.
I look at success. I don't look at all time.
But then again, Ekafin, that's the question of successful versus biggest.
The Yankees are the biggest team in MLB because they've won the most. I've always kept.
They have the most fans as well.
Whatever you've won the most, even in Real Madrid, is the biggest team in Spain because they've won the most league titles in Spain. So I've got to keep it consistent, bro. If you're the biggest, if you're the biggest team in your league because you've won the most, and I've said this, the Celtics are the biggest because we won the most championships. You can say we won those in the years that we shouldn't, that people don't consider championships. Like in the plumber days, you can say plumber days all you like, farmer days, whatever it is. Yeah. At the end of the day, they're still championships. You can't knock it off. So I don't know. The Lakers won. The Lakers and Celtics were competing back in the day still. So if you want to call this the biggest rivalry in history, we compete in the days where NBA wasn't considered the biggest at all. We had Kareem, we had Magic, Bird, Russell. You know, we had what, Havlicek. We had Worthy. You know, these great players. Wilt Chamberlain, even what do you call Bob Cousy? You know, compete for the championships. You know, so it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, we're all gonna wrap it up here. So,
can I just say something real quick, Akifin?
Go on.
You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna never want me back on this channel after I say this.
I think let's just forget about it, man.
But so things Charlie says.
I really have to go, man.
Okay, fine. If the Lakers get to the finals, you have to buy a Lakers jersey. Can you commit to that?
No, I'm not buying a Lakers shirt. I'm never ever buying a Lakers shirt.
Okay,
I'm never ever buying a Lakers shirt.
Fine.
I'm never ever buying a Lakers shirt, man. And trust me, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna go against my Boston Celtics. I love the Celtics, man. I'm not gonna betray them, buy a Lakers shirt just because, you know, fucking, what do you call? Because Lakers made the finals. Yeah, no Lakers gear. Exactly, bro. We keep it loyal around here, man. I'm a fucking
spice things up, man. We gotta spice things up. Come on, forfeit.
I'm not wearing.
I would happily do a forfeit as well.
I'm never ever wearing a Lakers shirt, man. So they can.
I'll say this. If Liverpool or City win the Champions League, I'll wear a Liverpool or City shirt.
No.
Why not forfeit, bro? Why not?
Why
not, man? Spice things up, make things interesting.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Why not, man? That content, bro, comes first. Yeah. Oh, bro, you rather wear a chain medal than a Lakers jersey? Well, kudos to you, PY.
Yeah, big
salute to your loyalty.
He's a loyal Celtics fan, so am I. So yeah, we both not wearing a Lakers shirt, bro. I'd rather wear a Miami. You know what? I'd rather wear a Miami Heat shirt than a Lakers shirt. I actually don't. I'd rather wear a Miami Heat shirt than the Lakers. I'd rather wear a Sixers than the Lakers shirt.
Sixers, really?
Yeah. Why not?
I agree with Sukhdeep Singh Jolly, by the way. His latest comment.
Celtics have brainwashed us. No, they have not.
No, I'm kidding.
They have not brainwashed us for shit.
That's PY. That's fucking true. Like the Vice City Heat jerseys are dapper. They are like stylish persona.
Yeah, Vice City Heat. Yeah, they are fire.
Amazing.
I actually had a Dwayne Wade Heat jersey because I don't know, I got it from like Singapore back like many years ago. So I was just like, yeah, I just had a Dwayne Wade Heat jersey. I don't know. I wasn't like a Heat fan or anything. I just had it. So yeah, like it's doing on Doncic be insane.
Yeah, can I just say something about King real quick?
Yeah, go on.
King, I've been up since our stream, by the way. Great stream for those watching. Please give African King Academy a subscription. He does all types of sporting content as well. Legend, another co-host on this channel as well. We did a wrestling show ahead of the Royal Rumble. Great show. I would recommend you checking it out as well. Lakers building around Doncic, going to be insane. Yeah, you're right. I mean, bottom line is, I think the Dallas front office, Merrim Adelson, whoever it is, Cuban, whoever it is, bro. Send them to Guantanamo Bay because what.
I used to like. You know what it is. I used to like actually respect. Not really respect, but I actually used to, what do you call? Not really support, but I just had a bit of respect for the Miami Heat at the time because I was like, you know what, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, I just couldn't hate it. I wasn't like I didn't watch NBA. I was just like, you know what, I have to give my kudos to the Heat because they're such a good team, you know. But yeah, no, not anymore. I'm a Celtics fan, and I'm not gonna give any props to anyone now. We're on top for a reason, and I'm not gonna go back down because I have to give credit to this team, that team. I'm on top with 18 championships. I can give a shit about any other team. I couldn't give a shit about anyone else.
I mean, PY, you don't ever have to prove your loyalty to anybody. Okay, you can wear Chicago.
We all thought AD was going to Chicago. We all thought AD was going to Chicago.
Did we? Because I'm not a part of the we.
There was a time where
I don't know what they would have traded for him.
No, but there was a time where we all thought AD was going to go to Chicago because AD like he loves Michael Jordan. He loves Chicago. He wanted to go to Chicago, and shit like that. But I got done. Nice. Maybe you could wear it for your next stream, bro. That'd be nice.
These comments are really funny, Sikdeep, about
yeah, they were floating about because I remember AD was linked to Chicago actually. He was linked to going to Chicago, and then yeah, that was something that I thought maybe that would actually happen, but like I said, bro, PY, AD owes the Lakers nothing. The Lakers owe him everything. They've just kicked him out of the team. Yeah, I don't even like the Lakers. Yeah, and I don't even actually no. Excuse me. I feel bad for Dallas fans. I feel bad for their fans right now. I feel bad for. I was what do you call it? I don't even like the Lakers. I'm not an AD supporter. Like I don't support Anthony Davis like that. But bro, I feel bad for him. Like you can't just, bro. Imagine being binned by a team that you wanted to move to and you gave everything to. You gave your heart and soul to the Lakers and they fucking threw you away. You owe them nothing. And I hope AD drops 50 on these guys. I fucking hate the Lakers. I want AD to beat them. Imagine a Dallas Mavericks Lakers Western Conference Finals. AD scores the buzzer beater to send the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man.
No, please. No, I'm living in a nightmare if that happens.
Why?
I'd be living in a nightmare. I don't want Luka to be fucking classed by his predecessors. I don't want him to be classed by his old team.
That would be lovely to watch, man. Seeing the Lakers get taken down by their very own Anthony Davis.
No, because the way I think the way they treated Luka is worse than the way they treated AD. Just because Luka was there with them through thick and thin. Right. AD was never there with the Lakers through thick and thin. PY, yeah, that's
LeBron didn't go to the Lakers. He was going to the Knicks, bro. Remember the time when he was telling his wife he wanted to go to the Knicks, but his wife wanted to move to LA.
Yeah,
there was a time that he had an option that the Knicks would have offered him a contract. The Knicks wanted LeBron James at the time. He wanted to go to New York, but his wife wanted to go to LA. Mm-hmm. And then I remember it was something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something like that. And then he went to the Lakers because his wife said, "Go to LA." And then the Lakers made history. I mean, they won the championship, so I can't really say that. I can hate it, but I can't say that they've. I don't know, man. But I think we'll wrap it up here, people. I think it's been a crazy stream, and you know what? I will definitely be back with more. So make sure you guys tune into that. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, and yeah.
Sukhdeep Singh Jolly, we appreciate your questions.
Bro,
they're deep in them.
Because my family studied in Boston. That's why. My family grew up in Boston. Well, not they didn't grow up in Boston, like technically lived there, but they've been to Boston. Boston's pretty much like a second home for my family. So yeah, Boston's is where it is. So yeah.
Next stream, Sukhdeep Singh Jolly, I want to hear who you support. I want to know who you support next stream.
Paul Pierce, I think he's a Lakers fan.
He's a Lakers fan. I don't know.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Paul Pierce said both need the ball too much. I agree, they do. Because, like I said, they're both so ball dominant. Like LeBron's ball dominant. Luka's gonna be his shadow because they're all gonna shadow around LeBron. They're all gonna be like. It's not. I'm not hating LeBron. I'm not hating it. I'm just. I don't support. Like I don't support players going to teams and be like, Oh, but I'm living in your shadow because you're the biggest name here and such. But yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm just I hope Luka doesn't do well at the Lakers because I don't like the Lakers. I don't want the Lakers to do well, but if they make the finals, then hopefully we make it and we beat them. So we'll see. The next show, I don't know what it is. I'm probably gonna do it tonight, I think. So I'll let you know. But I think the next show, NBA show, is tomorrow. I think. Yeah, tomorrow because we do this on a Monday. We do weekly NBA updates. So, and then I think we're gonna do a trade deadline. We're gonna do a trade deadline stream. So make sure you tune into that one as well because that one's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see trades happen that day. We'll see the Lakers get. We'll see the Lakers get. We'll see. We'll see the Lakers get a center. We'll see the Lakers what the Lakers will do. We'll see what the Celtics do in deadline day. I think we, bro. UI. I think we need a center. I think we need another center. We need to try and get Walker Kessler. We need to try and get Walker Kessler, man. That's gonna be a good trade. If we get Walker Kessler, he's like what $3 million. He's like what $3 million, $3 million. Like
is that guys? PY and Ekman, is that realistic? Because Walker Kessler is a very underrated big.
Yeah, but have you seen his contract?
I don't know his contract. I don't know his contract situation. So I'm asking, is it realistic that you can acquire him?
It's like $3 million. It's like $3 million. If we just trade away like what? I think Springer's gonna get traded. I think Jaden Springer, right? Look, I've given him criticism in the past for nothing or for absolutely no reason. The guy just sat there on their bench. But you know what? I have to give credit where it's due. In the past few games, he's really stepped it up. He's really looked a lot better. So I have to give credit where it's due. No, I wouldn't trade Horford. I wouldn't trade Horford. Horford
really? Ekman, you wouldn't do a straight swap Kessler for Horford, especially age, ability, fitness considering.
Horford's gonna retire, bro.
So why wouldn't you do the trade?
Because we need experience. No, Horford's experience, bro. Horford's like Horford, right? If you tell me who's Mr. Celtics, it's Horford. Right now, if you look at this team, who's Mr. Celtics? Yeah. No. I agree. Trade Kata for Kessler. But that's a good.
Ekman, if Horford's about to retire and Kessler's 23, why wouldn't you do the straight swap? Like I don't.
Horford's a vet. You need veterans on your team, and I'm sorry, he's the only guy we need. He's the only guy that's going to be here.
We need from the outside perspective.
Yeah, but my question is, why would you trade away Al Horford when he's literally giving you so much? Like we're not gonna trade away Al Horford the second time. Horford's gone. No, sorry, we didn't trade him away last time. He went on a free agency. But bro, the thing is, I wouldn't trade away Al Horford. Neemias Queta is doing absolutely nothing on the bench. The guy should just go. Neemias Queta is not that great. Trade away Neemias Queta. He's not as good as Horford. Horford's our second best center. He is. We have Xavier Tillman on the bench, right? We have Xavier Tillman on the bench. We have Luke Cornett. We have Neemias Queta. We have Al Horford, Neemias Queta. We have Luke Cornett. Al Horford, Neemias Queta. Xavier Tillman, Luke Cornett. Did I say it? Yeah. So these four centers we have, right? What is Tillman doing? We gave Tillman an extension. He's doing nothing on the bench. Just trade him away. If Tillman's not good, trade him away. Trade Tillman away. If Queta is not that great, trade Queta away. Horford's literally, what do you call? Yeah, Horford was around when Brown was in the, exactly. I wouldn't trade away Horford. Horford's experience, man, and you got to keep Horford. And
guys, I get that, and obviously you're Boston fans, so you have more sentiment and bias towards him. But just from the outside, again, championships,
bro.
You have to eliminate all bias.
Nah, bro, we have two centers that are doing nothing on the bench. We trade them away.
Horford, obviously, like Ekman, ideally, if you can trade both of the irrelevant. I don't want to use the word irrelevant, but you understand what I mean.
Because I don't think Xavier Tillman's going to get minutes in the playoffs anyways. Yeah, I agree with you. Without Horford, we didn't win last season. Yes, this is true because he has experience. You have experience. This is true because, bro, right now, right? Who do you look at? Who do you look at and say, "Oh, he's experienced. That's experienced. Like that's a proper veteran." Who is a veteran on this team other than Drew Holiday? It's Al Horford. I remember Horford's defense on Giannis as well. I remember Horford's defense on Embiid as well. I remember Horford's defense.
But Ekevin, they're all experienced to an extent. They've all won a championship. Almost all of them have won a championship.
No, but
so
how long?
Have experience
how long?
now.
No, but bro, how long has Horford been in the league compared to them? How many times has he been?
And nothing gets out. He seems like
he's made the conference finals. He's made 2 NBA finals with the Celtics. You know, he's done everything with us. Why would we possibly trade him away right now?
No, I agree, but I think if there is like just a choice between Kessler or Horford, you would obviously take Kessler, like gun to the head if that was the choice.
No, I would take Horford. Horford's better, right? Horford's still better, bro. Horford's still better, bro. Horford. Yeah. Have you seen Al Horford play?
Well, absolutely, of course I have. I've seen him far more than I've seen.
He's still better right now, bro.
But again, you're building. But the Boston Celtics, you want to stay the best, not just for this season. You want to stay the best for 5 seasons, 10 seasons, and Kessler will be a part of that.
But bro, we could trade away other players like Kata's contract, right? Kata's contract.
Would they take him? I don't know. I don't know if they take him.
No, but bro, we can trade. No, but if the Jazz are tanking, right, and they want some centers, trade away your centers that are being used, that are not being used. Bro, we have Tillman on the bench who's doing nothing. He's not even getting minutes. That's what I'm saying. Trade Tillman away, trade Kata away. That's enough to get Kessler. That contract matches, bro, and a couple picks. That's good enough for Kessler. Because we play Luke Cornett, we play Al Horford. When Porzingis is in play, Horford starts. Horford starts for us, bro. When Porzingis is in play, you do realize that, right? Horford plays for us. He starts, bro. Yeah. So if the Jazz are tanking, this is my point. If the Jazz are tanking, then they have to trade there. Then they're gonna make some trades. So Walker Kessler's gonna be one of them gone. I think Markkanen's going on the deadline. I don't know where he goes, but Markkanen's gonna go.
Yeah, but they won't go for peanuts. So like I don't think you would get a trade for that.
No, but
if you could, that would be
amazing. But if you're tanking right now, you can release these players at the end of the year. They don't have to remain. They can go. You can trade them away later on. So I'm not trading Horford, man. Horford's gonna retire in the Celtics, man. I'm not having this.
I mean,
Horford has to retire, bro. The guy just made the NBA Finals last year with us. I'm not trading him. I'm not trading any NBA Final pieces. Kata's hardly played the NBA Finals. He hardly played for us in the playoffs last year. So I'm not gonna trade away Neemias Queta. So I'm not gonna trade away Al Horford. I'm gonna trade away Neemias Queta over Al Horford. Al Horford's a Mr. Celtic, bro. Bro. If you look at anyone right now, and tell me who is really the OG Celtics, it's Al Horford. Sure. Al Horford is the OG Boston Celtics.
Celtic personified.
Even though Jaylen Brown's been here, even though Jaylen Brown's been here kind of longer. Sorry. They've been here around the same time, but Horford was just out for 2 years. But if you're talking about the real like the real veteran of the league, one of the veterans, he's not like a top veteran in the NBA. But in terms of Boston Celtics, the guy is a very good player. Like he's given us so much, so I'm not gonna trade him away. Yeah, exactly. Kata got a free run off the back of Horford. So yeah, this is true. This is true. Kata didn't play in the finals. Horford did. Why would you trade away every single player that played in the finals for you last year away for a guy that that's gonna young up and coming? If Walker Kessler does join us this year, then we give him some minutes in the playoffs. Do you know it would be crazy? No, actually, it wouldn't be crazy. I'd bench Luke Cornett and play Walker Kessler instead. Luke Cornett.
I'm just saying. Sukhdeep Singh Jolly is right. Same age as his Papaji. So I don't know. Would you want to keep someone like that? I'm just kidding.
Horford is about to retire. Let him go up. Let him retire at the Celtics. What's the point? There's no point in training him away right now. Let him retire with the Celtics. There's no point.
PY, don't say that. That gives me nightmares. Like already, I think you're the most formidable and intimidating team. You add Kessler and Porzingis. I don't even want to watch the finals.
This is
Like,
what
you're
I'm
just
saying, bro.
different level.
This is what I'm saying. You bench Cornet and you play Kessler and Porzingis. This works. This works. This works, man. I hear it. And you bring Horford off the bench, bro. Oh. Yeah, nah. Give me Kessler, man. Give me Kessler on a $3 million deal. Give me Kessler, man.
I mean, if you secure him on that short of a deal, it would be one of the deals of the century, and I mean it.
Nah, because he's cheap. It's not gonna be an amazing deal. It's just gonna be, bro.
But that's why it makes it amazing, right? Value for money.
No, it's still, but it's a simple deal to do, bro. The guy's on a $3 million contract. Unless he extends at some point with the Utah Jazz, unless he extends his contract, then I understand. But Kessler joining the Celtics would just be like, yeah, it adds so much to our depth. We just need to trade away a couple pieces that we don't use anymore. I like Xavier Tillman. I always have. I think Xavier Tillman is a top professional. I think he's a very good player. I think he's not. He's being disrespected by a bit. He's being disrespected a bit. But you know what? If we trade away Kata, I think Kata's not good enough, right? People need to stop having the sentiment on Luke Cornet. I don't understand the hype on Luke Cornet. He's not that great. Cornet's not that great of a player, right? Trade away Cornet. Trade away Tillman. Trade away Kata. You have Tillman, Horford, Kessler, Porzingis. That center depth is crazy. Crazy. I'm sorry to say it, but Neemias Queta is not good enough. Cornet's not good enough. These two players for me gotta go. I don't mind Luke Cornet as a teammate, as a player, as a human being, but I'm sorry, as a basketball player, the guy is so prone. He's so like he's error prone, man. He's an error prone. So I trade him away. He's when you need a good defensive big. I agree. Because our defense is so off the pace. We need Walker Kessler, man. Walker Kessler.
But also, it's the fact that, again, with the Cavs, if they stay fit, let's just assume they stay healthy completely when they face the Celtics, maybe in the conference semifinals or finals.
Bro,
man, those twin towers, Mobley and nobody will defend them.
Bro,
and then on top of that, they got pieces all over the floor like Max Strus, even Sean Merrill, Isaac Okoro. So you're right. I do think you need a couple solid bigs that can defend the paint, but also dominate on both ends of the floor.
Bro, PY, we should have kept Lonnie Walker, man.
Yeah, that was
so
bizarre, that whole situation.
You and I have been talking so much on chat about NBA, right? You know how much I told you about Lonnie Walker. You know how much I talked about Lonnie Walker as a player. I told you about this, Lonnie Walker. We should have kept him, man. We got him on a free as trial or something for a 10-day contract or something. I can't remember what it was, but we not used him. We didn't use him enough. And then where did he go? He ends up going overseas. This guy's an NBA player, man. He can't be overseas, bro. Lonnie Walker is a great player, man. You got to keep him, man. Come on. Lonnie Walker is a good player. How do you fumble that? How do you fumble not keeping Lonnie Walker? It's mad. It's mad. We should have kept him, man. But okay, it's what it is. Hopefully we get him back someday because I actually really like him. He's a very good role player. Comes off the bench, makes an impact. Him, Pritchard off the bench, Kessler off the bench. You know, that's all of a sudden a decent depth. You got Hauser can get a few minutes. That's already good enough depth for a 9-man rotation in the league. For a 9-man rotation in the league, that's a good enough team. That's a great bench depth right there. And then you could bring what? You could bring what? If Horford goes this season, if Horford retires this season, then you bring Kessler off. You bring Sam Hauser. You bring Pritchard. You bring Lonnie Walker, and then you bring another one off the bench. You know, give and Xavier Tillman. Maybe Xavier Tillman. Why not? Xavier Tillman's a good player. I rate him. So I think that's all we got. I think that's all we have today. We're gonna wrap it up. We should have wrapped it up a long time ago, but you know it's been a good talk. All we have to do is talk about the trade, and we did. We went way off the rails. So
we went from craziest trade in NBA history to craziest talk about NBA on AN Sports history. That's what we went.
We went from debating with we went from talking about the trade to debating with a bot on Twitter. So yeah, we're gonna.
Wait. Can I just say something like 1 second? Not about it. Real quick. Sukhdeep Singh Jolly and PY, legends. Both of you, legends, by the way. All 20 games.
PY is a real one. PY is a real one. PY is a real one.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Legend all the way. The banter that we had, loved it. Hopefully I see you on a future stream that I'm with on Ekavin. And Sukhdeep Singh Jolly, we'd love to see you and hear from you. Talk about, the Indian League and all you have to tell us and educate us on the Indian League and who you support, the irrelevant Lakers or Nuggets or whoever. So yeah. But legends, both of you, legends. Just like Luka. Have to add that in. Come on. I can be doing that. W stream. Hey, no, thank you, PY. You were MVP. You and Sukhdeep, but you MVP. Yeah. Respect. I love the banter, man. We went back and forth. You and I went back and forth, but I loved it, man. Legend.
So yeah, at the end of the day, we're gonna close it out here. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure Luka got a ring to it. It doesn't have.
King, my guy. He's my goat, bro. King is my goat. Sorry, you know what? PY and Sukhdeep, you guys are great, but King is the goat. He knows it. He knows Luka.
No, it does not. It does not.
Yeah, of course. Luka's gonna get a ring with the Lakers, Ekavin.
What ring? The end season bubble ring?
Both. Oh yeah, the thing that Celtics don't have, right? That FA Cup, the NBA FA Cup, they don't have.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna close it out. Like the video, subscribe. We're out. Go Celtics. Peace.
Take care, Mister with the beard.